Listen up, everybody. We've been doing this a long time. This is like our 10th take. So we're just going to be straight up with you, right? We had some shtick planned, but it wasn't going well. Not at all. So we're just going to play this straight. If we mess up, we're just going to keep going, okay? That's it. We've had it, okay? It's been the worst. I can't work with him anymore. Okay. Anyways. It's Parshat Bamidbar. In Parshat Bamidbar, HaKadosh Baruch Hu divides Bnei Yisrael into 4 camps. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? North, south, east, west. All situated around the Mishkan. And it happens to be that I have a question about this. Why is it that Hashem needs to give us a seating chart? Aren't we adults? Couldn't we decide for ourselves where we want to camp? Why does Hashem have to tell us?
Chaim, they're a bunch of babies. They can't arrange themselves.
Yes, they could do it.
Fine. I'll tell you a medrash that I heard. Medrash says that as the Jews camped around Har Sinai, when God was giving them the Torah, they looked up to the skies and they saw a very specific arrangement of all the angels surrounded around God. They said, hey, I want to be like an angel. God, arrange me just like that. Medrash then goes on to talk about when Yaakov was passing away, he told all his children that he wanted them to escort his coffin from Egypt to Israel in a very specific arrangement. So, Chaim, to further your question, what is the commonality between these two things? Why does God choose to arrange the Jewish people just like this?
So, Rav Nebenzahl from the Tiv Aryeh, I think, could potentially have an answer to this. And he explains that every person is commanded in the 613 mitzvah. All of us. But it happens to be that some mitzvah might speak out more to me than it does to you. For me, it might be Shabbos, right? I might be like a seminary girl and be like, oh, Shabbos, oh boy! And there's nothing wrong with that. That's completely fine. Because you might be a yeshiva guy, and you might be like, oh, Gemara, oh, yeah, Gemara. And that's completely fine too. Because if it speaks to you, there's no reason why you shouldn't emphasize it. That's good. Obviously, you're still commanded in all the mitzvah. You have to keep Shabbos, you have to learn. But you might emphasize something more than somebody else. You might have a strength as an individual that a different individual might have as a weakness. Do you see where I'm going with this, Raffi?
I think so. I think so. It kind of also reminds me of a lesson that I learned about community. Imagine one day, it's really nice outside, you decide, I'm going to go play some ball. Take your ball, head over to the park, dressed all awesome, baggy shorts. I'm going to rip up this court. You come to the court, and you see some other guy. This other guy, tall, skinny, short shorts. I'm going to size this guy up. I can totally take him. You know what? It doesn't really matter if you could take him or not. Imagine you walk into a classroom. You walk into class like, guys, I just studied 1,000,000 hours for this test. I'm going to nail this test. You guys, this curve, it's so over, I'm breaking this curve. Chaim, community isn't about that.
What it is about.
Chaim, community is more like you helping me helping you. You're very good at bio. I'm very good at math. So what kind of arrangements we do? You're going to help me. I'm going to help you with math. You're going to help me with bio. And you know what? Together, we all grow. We all succeed. Doesn't matter that we both do well on a test, because when we all succeed, it's great for everybody.
I really hear that. And you know what? I think that's exactly what the camp was supposed to do. It was supposed to facilitate a sense of community in Israel. Yaakov Avinu knew. He knew the Shvatim. He knew which son had which characteristics that could emphasize and really bring out the best in his brothers. He knew that if I have these two groups together, they're going to do really great. And Hashem understood that as well. Obviously, Hashem understood that. So Hashem said, Bnei Yisrael, when you're camping in the desert, you're going to be neighbors with this other Shevet. Because that Shevet, they're going to bring out the best in you. They have a strength where you have a weakness. And we can take a big lesson from this, because we're all part of a community in some way, shape, or form. It might be NCSY, it might be in a shul, it might be in school, even a classroom. And we always have opportunities to use our strengths, to use our characteristics that we like and that we enjoy and that drive us to help other people.
Cool.
Excellent.